I don't understand car spotters. They spend all their time sitting on the side of the road and doing absolutely nothing, and then eventually seeing one Lamborghini and saying that's it. Or running after super hypercars rather than staying in one spot and taking pictures of all of them, because when you run away, there's another one comes up and you miss it. It's so silly. So today we're changing that. Welcome to Street Spotting episode 2, where today we won't only be doing street spotting, we'll be playing some fun car spotting games. But before we get into that, I'm Thomas, I have a cap, and this is the Funglish Cars. Right, so it's a bright sunny day, so hopefully we'll see some good cars. But the first game that we're going to be playing is the number plate game. So basically, what we're going to do, I'm going to look at that car over there, I'm going to say a Volkswagen Polo from 2016. And as it comes around, we're going to see, is it going to be a Volkswagen Polo from 2016? That's not a Volkswagen Polo from 2016, it's this one. And it's 2021. Okay, not off to a great start, but there you go. We'll see. That one, Citroen C3 from 2018. Not Citroen C3. No, that's a 2023 Citroen C3. Okay. Okay. This will get better. This will get better. So, as we wait for the next car to come, we'll talk about today's video. 4 games. Each of them around half an hour long in real life, and you can play them too. Just watch till the end. Anyhow, let's see what's next. It is going to be a Land Rover. No, it's a Range Rover. It's 2018. No, but it's a 2024 car. Look, why do I think cars are always older than they are? That's silly. Right, Nissan Qashqai 2014. Nissan Qashqai 2014 over there. 2013, that's the closest one we've had yet. Closest one we've had yet. Okay. Do I sound like an auctioneer? I think I sound like, okay. Might need to calm it down a little bit. Alright, let's see over there. Ooh, that's a nice BMW, what's that? 3 Series. I don't think, I need to learn registrations before 2001, because that's where literally most of the cars in the world are, because, you know, older cars, more cars before 2001 than after 2001, but you know. Or is it? Because more people now have a car than they used to. So that's the question. Gotta find that out at some point. Anyhow, we have a bus. Except behind that bus is another Nissan Qashqai. And that Nissan Qashqai gonna be from 2018, this time 2018. It's from 2015. Okay. Not off to a super duper great start, but I swear, if we get it right, we'll move on to the next game. Get one right. Honda Jazz over there. Honda Jazz. Is that going to be a 2005 car? 2006, I'm going to say. Nope. 2012 car. Ooh, that's a nice Audi TT over there. See, that's what sunny days are all about. You got your top-down sports car. Doesn't even have to be fast. Doesn't have to be expensive. Just has to be an Audi TT. Actually, that's an Audi TT RS. Which means it is faster, sportier, but not, you know, Lamborghini Huracan performance, you know. Just saying. Anyhow, you know what's really difficult is more people have personalized number plates nowadays. So, you know, sometimes hard to see the reg. Audi something, else an Audi A3 2026. Oh, yes! 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 I did not look at that license plate. Ah! Talking of new cars, that's a Kia PV5 over there, which is a minivan that looks like a fridge. Because it is a fridge, it might as well be powered by a fridge. It's kind of sad, really. You see, the minivan revolution is all here. Fridge. Silly. Right, I promised that if I won, I got a car right, then we move on to the next game. So, welcome to game 2. This game is going to be pretty interesting, because this game is all about going in the same direction as the best car that we've just seen. So we're going to start with something boring, like a Kia Niro. So we're going to follow the Kia Niro in this direction. And we're going to keep following the direction of the Kia Niro, even though I can't catch it up somehow, I don't know. We're going to follow it until we see a sportier car. Right, BMW 1M, we're going back this way. Don't worry, we will actually move on. But let's see what comes afterwards. I doubt we'll see that many cars, because it'll get to the point where you see, like, there's nothing much that can top a certain car, so we're gonna have to move on at some point. But other than that, we're gonna have to keep walking until we see something better than a BMW 1M, which, in my opinion, there are quite a lot of things better than BMW 1M. So, you know, it won't be that hard, hopefully. See, now we encounter the problem of traffic lights. See, when cars get stopped behind traffic lights, they tend to stop behind traffic lights a lot of the time, and therefore we don't get any cars coming this way, so I don't know. So, if this is an S6, then we're turning around. Is it an S6? No, it's not an S6, obviously. Oh, my days. Also, if we see a matte purple wrapped Mercedes GLC SUV, then we're turning in the opposite direction that's going. That's another BMW 1 Series. No one cares. Oh, by the way, newer cars does not mean cooler cars. It literally just means probably worse cars. Hang a minute, that was a Peugeot. That was a Peugeot 206 Estate. That's so cool. Right, we're going this way again. We're going this way. And we're gonna go this way until we find a better car, which is not a driving school car, obviously. Always gotta be polite. Anyhow. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Wait. I think I see something. I think I see something. Bentley Continental GT. With a number plate that says pursued. I think. Yes! We've seen a cool car. Relatively cool car. We've seen one. And a BMW X5. I like the BMW X5. I don't know, right? Okay, unpopular opinion. But classic BMW X5s actually look good. They do. They might not drive good, but they definitely look good. And I'm not saying that because I like BMW. By the way, Leap Motor something. See, I thought, ooh, Vauxhall, GM car, super cool. There's another X5 that doesn't matter. That is nice. That is nice. That's a car that is different. And different, in my opinion, should be rewarded. Because they chose to be different. It's a Subaru SVX underneath or something, I don't know. But it's cool. And by no means is it sporty or performance car-ish. It's cool. I would buy that. I would buy that. I'll buy that car. Still not sure what it's called though. Anyhow, we'd be hard-pressed to find a cooler car. However, we do live in York, which is the hub of ultimate sports cars, don't you know? Just to answer my speaking, Porsche Taycan. Porsche Taycan. Not a bad car. In my opinion, it's not all electric cars are poo. A lot of electric cars like that, the RS e-tron GT, Rimac Nevera, they're cool. They're cool. They don't have to have an engine to be cool. I'm saying they'd be better with an engine, but like, still pretty cool. I would drive one. I wouldn't own one, but I'd definitely drive one. Anyhow, we now get on to back where we started. So, either we continue on, or we see another car coming the other way and we go back the way that we came. Oh my gosh. Silly. Oh, ambulance. What is happening? Slowest ambulance driver? Slowest chicane in existence. I'm sorry, that's an emergency. Why are you going? Arr! Arr! Silly. Silly. Volkswagen Scirocco was a pretty cool car. Obviously better than a Golf because it looks sportier. Always, you know, always sportier. Does not always equal better, but no. Oh, a new Honda HR-V over there. Not bad. A bus thingy over there. Oh. Right, walk in front of next to me. Right, this is cool. Porsche 911 Targa, followed closely by a Bentley Continental GT, another Bentley Continental GT, but you know what that means. We're going back. Oh my days. However, what's this? It's a Skoda Roomster. What are you filming? It's over here. It's a Skoda Roomster, and you know where it's going? It's going right. So there's only one thing we must do. We have to go right. We have to go right. Now, I don't think we can top that. So, let's move on to our next game. And I think we're heading in the right direction for it because we are in search of the oldest car we can find. And we're going to start off with that Volvo V40. I'm not sure the registration because it's a personalized license plate, I'm pretty sure. Oh look, guess what? There's furniture for sale. Wow. Who even buy that? I don't know. Ooh, the black house. Batcave, by the way. There's a Batmobile in there. Obviously there isn't a Batmobile in there. Obviously it would be hidden. Duh. Anyhow, but apparently the black house actually has a turntable garage with a car, you park it and it turns around. Haven't been in there, but you know, rumours. Right, it's nice to be away from the main road for a while. And I think we shall go down here. And we shall go down here for a very special reason. See, down here, a very normal looking side road with very normal looking houses and very normal looking cars. However, further down this road, you will find a man. And he is not just a man. He is a man with a collection of quite eclectic cars. And you're thinking, ooh, Thomas, are you going to show me an Isogrifo? Or like a freaking Bugatti Type 57C? No, it's not quite that eclectic. It's fine. But it is pretty cool. Especially in this day and age when people are obsessed with buying newer, faster, more horsepower, more this, more technology, more heaviness, more bulbousness, more comfortable, more luxury, more this, more that, more the other. And they're forgetting of where they came from. See, at the end of the day, having an older car is definitely part of being a better person, because an old car teaches you things that you cannot teach with a new car. New car has all sorts of assists. Old car, especially these, not even power steering. Look at that. Maybe this. Come over here. Over there. That's what I call truly vintage cars. And they're not just bought like that. The guy built them, like rebuilt them, restored them by hand. That is dedication. And that shows that however much work you can put in, you can turn out and make it look like that. It's just really wholesome, you know? Just a showing of what British car culture is really about. Let's carry on. I don't think we can top that. I don't think we can top it. I don't think we'll find an old car that is older than that in New York. You'd have to go to the British Motor Museum someplace. Right. I said I wouldn't stand. I said I wouldn't stand for these quote-unquote car spotters. However, I do understand that sometimes sitting on a bench and observing the world is nice and relaxing. And if you sit on that place, you might actually, in fact, see more cars than you might do when you're moving. So in that case, let's move on to the bench. And here we go. Let's see what we can spot in 30 minutes. Just as it comes by. BMW 1 Series, followed by Jaguar F-Pace. F-Pace? Yeah? No, E-Pace. BYD Atto something or other, I don't care. Ooh, I like that. BMW 6 Series convertible, not the M6, not like a high spec, just a really nice looking car, in my opinion. Sure, other people have different opinions, but you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Ah, what's happening here? Got two police vans. Right here, two police vans. Interesting. You usually see two police vans. Something must be going on. Oh no, the NWIX. Said they fixed the grille, but they didn't. They just removed all the little dots in it. Volkswagen Golf GTD. And stop filming the Hyundai Ioniq. It's literally just a taxi. Oh my gosh. Mobus. Top 10 bus. Ford Kuga with a Space Saver wheel. Not Space Saver wheel. Breakdown wheel. Just get that changed already. Dacia Duster. In my opinion, Dacia Duster is actually cool and would look cool. I think it's just like the wide stance. Peugeot, whatever it is, I think it's like the 407 Estate. Except that's dirty. Oh, motorbike. Ooh, sounded quite good. I mean, most motorbikes do sound good. Kind of the point of a motorbike. It's an enthusiast vehicle. Now, I wonder if we'll see a Bentley of some sort. Completely on the guns. You 8 series. I'm going to be 8 series. Okay. But anyhow, this is nice. Just relaxing. Not doing anything. It's good idea. I like it's a good idea. Nice and boxy. Good base for a hot hatch build stuff. Oh, motorbike. What's that? Not sure. Any motorbike experts, please tell me. Oh my gosh, Ford Explorer. From the Explorer gave us a crossover with BMW 3 Series. Just the 3 Series. We're not in there. Oh! Porsche 911 Targa. Targa GTS. Very nice. I like that. I like that. Also, sportiest thing. Now, I've seen. Hopefully, it'll only go up from. Oh no, it's a Mercedes GLS or GLC or something. Blech, the hippopotamus car. Ooh, Porsche Cayenne. See, I like the older ones. Older ones look better. Older, there's always equal better. It's literally the sunniest day we've had this month, probably. I can't remember. But it's such a sunny day, and no one is taking the MG BGT out for a drive. I'm disappointed in you, British car community. Get out there. Get out and drive. So otherwise, the road is being taken up by... Okay. Yo, they've broken down or something? Ooh. They've broken down. Ooh, that's not a good sound. Did the suspension collapse or something? Ooh, Volvo C30. That is a pretty cool car. Look, if anyone actually asks for a safe first car, Volvo C30. So cool, especially with a big rear window. Nice car. Also, good aftermarket support and pretty tunable as well, I'm pretty sure. Although, what would I know about tuning? Don't trust me, guys. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's a Porsche Boxster. Some very cool wheels. Porsche Boxster. It's got the 996 generation Boxster. So like the first one, I'm pretty sure. First generation. Really cool wheels on that. I'd really like to see that when it stopped, because they must be like proper 911 wheels or some sort of aftermarket wheel. It's pretty cool. I like that. So, actually not that much traffic. I think it's because everyone's gone on holiday or is going on holiday. So, you know, means, that means Mercedes SLK, I think, SLK? Yeah, SLK 280. Ooh, BMW 1 Series in a very nice reddish, orange-ish color. I like that. Ooh, is that a 1M? Ooh, that's kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of nice. Expensive too. 1M Coupe of that generation, because afterwards the only 1M Coupe, because after that they changed it to the M2. So once it's like a one generation car, sort of, and that red plus the 1M, because it's the highest spec, means, bro, really sought after. Really sought after. Look on Car Classic, Car Classic, and you'll find them over 100k. Oh, okay, interesting. Ambulance on a tow truck. That is what happens when you buy a Fiat. What's that? It's a Mercedes. That's a brand new one. Mercedes E-Class? Yes, E-Class Estate. I'd say that's pretty nice, apart from the interior, which is literally just a massive iPad and then a longer iPad, which is silly. It is, isn't it? Right. You hear that? I hear motorbikes. Ooh, couple motorbikes. There you go. Kawasaki and a KTM. I'm not sure. Why? It's pretty peaceful. He says another motorbike comes around. This is quite nice. Another motorbike. Not sure what that one is. Another Porsche. This one's a 997 911 Carrera C. Very nice. It's weird because you sort of get sort of rushes of traffic and then nothing. It's just traffic like that. Just traffic works like that. You need to study the nature of traffic to know why this happens. I'm just guessing it's traffic lights. It's just traffic lights. An orange, reddish brown Vauxhall Corsa. Debadged. Horrible immediately. Oh! Baby blue Mazda Miata with the chrome roll bars. That is nice. Is that a Renault Laguna? Yeah, it is. It's not bad. Police car. Police dog car. Police dog car, yeah. Oh. No! Wait. That Macan GTS is electric, therefore it loses all the points. Forget what I said earlier. Porsche Taycan is cool because it's not an SUV and doesn't therefore weigh 20 tons. The Macan GTS is ugly and poo and weighs 20 tons and therefore it's not cool. And therefore I will not stand by it. In any means of the sense of the means. I have no idea. And see what comes up. Mercedes Sprinter. I can see a stealth camper when I see one. I know a stealth camper when I see one. That's what I meant to say. But anyhow, stealth camper is where you have white van, which is pretty discreet. They haven't done it very well there. You can see all the awnings and whatever out. And now on the inside, it's camper van. I don't mind the idea. I quite like it. I fancy building one at some point. You know? Anyhow. Although, you don't live your life in it. Because, mainly, even if you lived your life in it, don't stick stickers all over it. Alright, I'm getting up and we're gonna walk that way. Walk this way. And hopefully my microphone has been completely messed up and sounds like static. Anyhow, let's see what's happening this way. Oh, how many red BMW 1 Series are there? Like, there can only be a certain amount. It's silly. Uh-oh. Here comes a fridge. That's a Kia EV9. My days. Kia EV9 is a fridge, and it will always be a fridge, no matter how old it gets. And I'm surprised that it doesn't run over every single car on the road. And I'm surprised that every other car on the road doesn't stick to it like fridge magnets. Because the magnitude of that car must be so massive, it warps the concrete around it. Anyhow, we come to our final game. And it's a bit of a sad one, because it shows how really down the car economy, car industry has gone. It is, we have to spot a Chinese car for video ends. because Chinese cars are, and the Chinese market have created a lot of these pushes for bigger crossovers, more electrics, more tech. They've pushed the demand for bigger screens, bigger grills, bigger batteries, bigger cars in general, because over in China, it's size that matters. You are the bigger fish if you own the bigger car. And also longer cars, and that's why BMW, Mercedes, Audi, and Volkswagen, and a whole other bunch of car brands actually make long wheelbase versions of their cars specifically for China. And it's really annoying because it basically ruins the car industry at this point. And there's only one thing that can save it. Nuke China. Maybe the Chinese can rediscover cars and car culture and maybe fix their frickin' market. Because right now, it's looking pretty dim. Z3. Followed by an MX-5, followed by an MR2. Yo! Wait a minute. Something is happening over here. But brushing past that, because obviously it's not the center of this game, then, you know, we need to try and find an electric car. No, not an electric car. It doesn't even have to be electric. It just has to be a Chinese car of some sort. And you know what? I've just seen one over there. A BYD. Goodbye.